Today, we're going to talk about how showing the human side of your business can help build connection with your customer. Cat Size Lingerie, based in Aberdeenshire, or the lady behind it, Tamara, is on a mission to help every woman, regardless of age, shape, or style, look and feel her best with a professionally fitted underwear service. For her, it's all about reaffirming self-worth and boosting confidence. To do this, she regularly shows up in various pieces without any filters, special lighting, and just shows the underwear and her body as it's meant to be. Now, the reason why she does this is because she wants to instill confidence in most women. And she knows that most women don't want to see underwear on a supermodel that they don't actually identify with, but actually see what it looks like on a normal human being. This reinforces her ethos and it helps her attract a client who's maybe feel a little bit more vulnerable and insecure. So, social media for niche businesses like this is all about connecting on a real level. So by showing up like this, she builds trust and rapport, and that helps her attract the right customer across the threshold to get them to book an appointment. So that is how she uses social media. Now, I want to show you this post here. So this post shows Tamara in a very different light to her audience, but it saw her increase her engagement by over 200%. She was taken into hospital, she needed an operation, but she shared it with her business followers in a way that was sensitive, humbling, and still had a positive message for her followers. Now, people really connected with this post. She saw an influx of people wishing her well and engaging with her. So this shows that even sharing the hard times on social media, people want to support independent businesses and the people behind them. So let's look at what she actually did here. She used something tough that was happening to her in real life and chose to share it with her followers on her business page. Now, this is true to form for Tamara because she does this regularly. She shares the good, the bad, and the ugly. And for most independent businesses, people buy from people, and connecting with people on that human side is always positive, even if it's something negative that you have to talk about. With the photos, she kept her regular warts and all approach to her photos, and she showed her in hospital and the real vulnerability which her following connected with straight away. You can see that the content is from the heart, it's short, it's sweet, but she showed how she was feeling and people responded to it in a hugely positive way, which led to more engagement on this than most of her other posts. But she still showed a really bubbly personality by keeping it motivational with here, there is always a bright side. And from that perspective, it was motivational, which again reaffirms the human behind the brand for potential customers and lets people know that she's going to be positive and bubbly and bright, but keep things real with them when they decide to book an appointment with her. So how did she do it? Well, Tamara understands that for Cat Size Lingerie, customers expect to hear from her regularly on social media. Therefore, in spite of having to go into hospital, she wanted to remain consistent and show up for her followers. So she put this up here and then she's pinned it to the top so that anyone coming on during her recovery would know if she doesn't get back to you straight away, then they know that she's just been in hospital and that would be why. She decided to be bare and be brutal and be honest about her situation because she knew that she already has that kind of relationship with her following. As I said, a bit of a warts and all bare. So by posting real life stories, even if they're not great, a lot of good came out of it for her. And that would be the same for any business. Any business can go strength to strength on the back of showing a real life human connection with your customer on social media. So how can you do something like this? Be open, be real, and share the things that you feel comfortable sharing, whether it's about your team, whether it's about a family member, whatever it is that you feel comfortable with sharing, do it. Show the human side of your business generally, show your team, show the highs and the lows, talk about new products that are coming in, show you unpacking things, just anything at all that, shows the real side behind your, glossy business. But remember, speaking of glossy, not all photography has to be glossy like this. People want real and people accept that on social media now. Like here, no filters, just her. Now, if I was Cat Size Lingerie, I would want to be looking at other brands for inspiration and to see what other things I could come up with to maybe jazz up my content, or actually to look at, what am I doing versus what is a national brand doing, or what is an independent brand doing that does similar things to me, and can I get inspiration from them? So what I would do is I would go to my content calendar, which is on my Maybe account, and you just go log in, and then you go to content and go to content calendar. And then here here you can see all of your content which recently, and then you can toggle based on the week. Now, I would want to look for, say, someone like, I don't know, Pour Moi, which is another lingerie business, but it's obviously a national one. And then what this does is it will show me my content. So this is what I've been putting on Facebook and Instagram. And then it will also show me what Pour Moi has been posting. Now, I get to understand that they use the same channels as me. I would be starting to look at, well, actually, what kind of trends are they doing? What's working for them? Obviously here they've got Lorraine Kelly, and then you can physically go in and view the post and look at, what's working for them, what hashtags they're using. Should you be using those hashtags? There's so many different ways to understand how your content is performing next to a national or a local competitor. And you can literally type anyone in here. So if you want to find out more, or you've got any questions, all you have to do is to click here on the little blue button, and maybe it's available 24/7, and we love to help. Thank you.